Reality and Beyond.com.
It's time for Reality and Beyond. You want to get away from just another day. You want to laugh, you want to have some fun. Just tune your radio, yeah, to some guys you know. Good times are coming, yeah, they're on the run. You never know what they're gonna say. So listen up and let them take you away to reality and beyond, baby. Reality and beyond, baby. Woo! And now, here are your hosts, Matt, Clark, and JD.
You're listening to Good Company, 14 WILI in Willimantic, and Reality and Beyond worldwide on the web at realityandbeyond.com. I'm JD,
I'm Matt.
and in the studio with us right now and is none other than Emma Ohlund, who's actually been on the show a few times. You were with us up at Eastern. You've been on our television show many times. She was a witch, and we interviewed her for Wyndham Theater Guild, and she got stung by bees and all that kind of good stuff, and very familiar with the show. Good evening, Emma.
Hello.
Yes, you have to talk on the radio.
I know.
It's, you know, it's funny about actresses when they don't have a script, they get a little nervous.
It's true. It's so
Hence
true.
the paper in
Yeah.
front of...
And they brought a script with them.
Emma typed this up today.
Did she really?
Earlier.
You know, John Hinckley does the exact same thing when he comes in here.
Okay, it's not quite a script. It's just some notes.
Just some notes. And sitting to Emma's right is none other than Stefanie Trudeau.
Mhm.
Of the Trudeaus from Wyndham, Willimantic area? No. No relations, any Trudeaus?
No.
What about your, like, parents or...
My in-laws
Mm-hmm.
from
Oh,
like,
that's... I
Brooklyn.
didn't think of that. I'm such a
Brooklyn
dum-dum.
area.
From where?
Brooklyn moves up.
Brooklyn List. Oh, that's over that way. That's out. Oh, that's where
Over
you got
yonder.
stung by. That's where we took Emma to get stung by a bunch of bees when we were doing a segment on Salem witch trial in the fall a couple years ago. Yeah, up by Brooklyn.
Brooklyn's on Route 6.
Yeah.
We were on 198.
We took a left off of Route 6 just before we got to Brooklyn.
No, that was way before we got to Brooklyn.
Emma Ohlund and Stefanie Trudeau from Americorps to talk about their work with the Girl Scouts, and they work for Americorps, which also works for Girl Scouts. Or how does Americorps and Girl Scouts combine? Is that a Americorps program?
Well,
Go
I guess
ahead.
I can answer this one.
Go right ahead, Stephanie.
Girl Scouts actually got a grant from Americorps,
Oh.
and that's why we are here working with Girl Scouts, because they applied for an Americorps grant, and the grant funded extra employees to help with the Girl Scouts programs.
Oh, that's great. Now, for those, you know, I've kind of been doing a little homework on Americorps, and of course, I have my cheat sheet here to my right, as much as you have your script in front of you. Can
Man.
for those listening, and
I
for
feel
Matt,
so out of the
yeah,
loop.
for Matt and those listening, could you tell us what exactly is Americorps?
Americorps is a government program. I guess it's comparable to Peace Corps, except for you don't leave the country. And it's in several different communities in Connecticut. There are a few programs going on in Hartford and then down in the New Haven area as well. Mostly working in the inner city, working with other nonprofit organizations.
So do you march in and you like tear down buildings and put up new ones? Do you put a bridge where you think you need a bridge?
Not exactly. I know there is a program that does like landscaping sort of things in downtown areas and inner cities. I know there's a program that works with women in jail, trying to help them develop job skills for when they get out of jail.
That's a tough thing to do. Is it job skills or just preparing them from jobs and how to handle themselves? Do you know?
I'm not really that familiar with that program. I had just met some people. We went to an Americorps launch back a couple months ago, and we met people from the other programs in the state. So, and I had heard a little bit about that one. And our Americorps program, of course, is working with Girl Scouts, doing volunteer development, training, and recruiting.
Yes, you were trying to recruit me as you came in this evening. I don't think I'd fit
Always
in the...
looking for volunteers.
Oh, volunteer. Okay, I thought you were recruiting me to become a Girl Scout. I thought maybe I was a little old for that, or...
Male.
Well, it could be... I don't know, you know, sometimes they're trying to...
We've got dad troop leaders.
Yes, I can bake. Oh, you know what? In fact, weren't
You
you
do
a
not
Eagle?
have to bake.
So what is the difference between Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts, besides the obvious, Matt?
Structurally, it's a little bit different than Boy Scouts, but besides that, I mean, I think we're all working towards the same goals, is to give kids a safe learning environment, really fun activities to get them involved in making friends and having role models.
I always felt it was a great way to create leaders, that it's more of a
Yes.
leadership program to develop leaders and stuff like that.
Yep.
Which is why you invited 100 million. How many Girl Scouts did you invite us to bring on the air or bring to the show sometime to show them how to do radio? 400 or something like that?
No, I don't know about that.
Okay,
Not
just checking.
quite.
So what is Americorps like? What is it? I mean, how do you get involved in Americorps? Is it like the military, and you have to be recruited? You put in a 5 or 6 year commitment, or the Peace Corps, you put in a 5 or 6 year commitment, or is it just something that you get hired to do and you do?
No, it's not quite as big of a commitment as that. Usually Americorps is 1 year, and then you have the option of doing a second year. So you could potentially do 2 years, but 2 years is the max. And Americorps is, most of the positions are paid positions, and then there's an educational stipend at the end. So it's not just volunteering your time. You do get like a living allowance and then the educational award at the end of your specific number of hours that you're required to work.
One of the reasons we're here is I received a notice on my Facebook from Emma Ohlund here saying that there's an event going on in the area called a food bank drive. Can you tell us a little bit about what that is?
Yes, and the dates for the food drive, before I forget, are January 25th and 26th. We'll be distributing flyers from 2:30 to 5:30 p.m. And on February 3rd is the big collection day where we need lots of volunteers to go out and collect the bags of food. That's February 3rd from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Do you have a goal set as to how much food that you want to get?
As much as we can get.
Yeah, as much as we can get. We need people to drive, to drop off, and to pick up, and we need people to ride along to help, and we need some people at the Northeast Service Center, which is across from Walmart, on the 3rd, to sort out and to be there to collect, because that's an option to drop off food at the Northeast Service Center for us.
Okay, well, I volunteer, Matt and Clark.
Now, one of the things we talked about off the air is that you guys are looking for volunteers. What exactly are you looking for volunteers to do?
In the Girl Scouts, a volunteer could do anything. We're not necessarily looking for leaders. We do need leaders, but we also need people to volunteer maybe once a month to help with bookkeeping if they could, or just once for an hour to teach the girls to do something, a specialty.
Those examples that Emma's talking about would be working with troops, but we also have opportunities for people to volunteer outside of working with Girl Scout troops. We do have a food drive that's coming up, and we're looking for volunteers to help us distribute flyers attached to paper bags for the food drive, and we also need volunteers to help us go collect all the bags for the food drive and to bring the food to the soup kitchens and shelters.
And in what area are you covering? All of Eastern Connecticut, all
We
of
are
Connecticut?
covering, well, for these purposes, we're covering the Willimantic area.
Oh, wow.
And I'm also, with my other team, I'm doing the Norwich area as well.
Oh, you get 2 teams.
Yes, I have 2 teams. I
How
have
many
a team
teams-
in Willimantic and a team in Norwich.
How many teams do you have, Emma?
I'm a team member.
All right. Player. Team player. Okay. And if somebody wanted to volunteer and help out with the Americorps whether to maybe teach the Girl Scouts to help them earn a badge, or maybe to help out with the food drive, is there a number they would call? Is there
There
a
sure is.
website they could go to?
Our number at the office here in North Wyndham is 860-423-5502, or they could email. My email address is Stefanie, Stefanie, @cttrails.org. Or we do also have a website if they're looking for general information about our Girl Scout Council, and the website is www.girlscoutcttrails.org.
Okay, there you go. Now, I was looking on the website here, www.americorps.org, and I was looking at the bio. There's all kinds of good information on there. Besides all the important information, they actually have an Americorps pledge. Do either of you know the pledge?
I've heard it, but it's not because we work with Girl Scouts, we know more Girl Scout stuff than AmeriCorps stuff.
Now,
to
when
tell
this
you the truth.
when this airs on Channel 14, the looks on their faces.
We know elements of it. Like, that's one of the things is to get things done for America, strengthen communities, make, what's the word I'm looking for? Open opportunities.
We could recite the Girl Scout promise in law.
Oh, jeez, I don't have that one with me. No, I will get things
I
done.
want to let them do it. I want to see if they can do it.
Emma, you were right on. I will get things done for America to make our people safer and smarter and healthier. I will bring Americans together to strengthen our communities. Faced with apathy, I will take action. Faced with conflict, I will seek common ground. Faced with adversity, I will persevere. I will carry this commitment with me this year and beyond. I am the Americorps member, and I will get things done. But that sounds like something goes right along with what we do here. What I want to know is, what are some of the things, while you've been working with Americorps and the Girl Scouts, that you've learned, or maybe an experience that you've had that you know that maybe you've made a difference, maybe you've helped somebody with a dream? Is this what you wanted to do when you grew up? And when you were a Girl Scout, you said you want to, when you were a little girl, did you say, I want to grow up and work with the Americorps?
You know, I actually had never even heard of Americorps until I got offered the job. After I had applied for a job with Girl Scouts.
Oh, wow.
I'd never even heard of Americorps. And it's a wonderful program, and I wish more people knew about it, because there's a lot of people who graduate from college and have no idea what to do. And nobody wants to hire you because you don't have experience, but then you have to get experience somehow. And the Americorps program works really well for that.
Is there anything in the what was it that you wanted to do when you graduated college? Did you know what you wanted to do?
Well, I have a degree in agricultural economics.
Oh, Greg the genius.
From Texas.
Oh, from where?
Tarleton State University in Texas.
Oh, wow.
But, so don't ask me what I'm doing here, but...
Oh, this is a great town.
But, not very agricultural.
No, actually, if you just go over the bridge and up the hill, there's cows.
Yeah, Lebanon.
Different town, though.
No, that's still Willimantic until you get it. No, you're right. That's Lebanon. Sorry.
Lebanon.
Yeah.
But then you can, if you go the right way, you can cross back into Willimantic.
Yes.
And still see cows.
Oh, that's true.
Like over where Clark lives.
You're right. Actually, you'd be pretty surprised. But I see what you're. I understand what you're saying. But oh, did you?
Yes.
Whereabouts in this area?
Canterbury.
Canterbury.
Yep.
That's not far.
Not far.
No.
And I grew up doing 4-H. So
Aha.
Girl Scouts was appealing to me because it's a youth organization, and I would get the opportunity to work with kids and teach them some things and get some good work experience.
Okay. Emma, your turn. Did you want to grow up to be, I know you're still working on your degree, but did you grow up to thinking that you wanted to be a Girl Scout or in the Americorps or the Peace Corps? Or?
I always wanted to join the Peace Corps, and same thing, I didn't know anything about Americorps until someone told me about it recently. I just started with them like a month and a half ago, and I just learned about it like a week before I applied. So I haven't known about it for long, but I've always known that I wanted to do something where I was in an organization like Americorps, where I'm helping the community and doing something. I'm also at Eastern, I'm a performing arts major, but my minor is business, and I'm going for a certificate in managing nonprofit organizations, which Girl Scouts is a nonprofit organization, so that's right in the same area. So this is a good opportunity to get into nonprofit organizations, see what it's all about.
All right, you're listening to Reality and Beyond worldwide on the web at realityandbeyond.com and Good Company 14 WILI. When we come back, Penguins.
Hello, I'm Millwall von Milson III, valedictorian of Genius University, and I'm here today to show you, the viewers of Reality and Beyond, what a typical Valentine's Day is like for me. First, we start with a romantic candlelit dinner, macaroni and cheese. Then, we watch a movie. Some of my recommendations are The Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, and Star Trek The Next Generation. After the movie, it's always nice to cuddle up with a big bowl of ice cream. At the end of the night, you might get a kiss from your date.
You're listening to Reality and Beyond worldwide on the web at realityandbeyond.com and Good Company 14 WILI. And we have our good friends Stefanie Trudeau and Emma Ohlund in the studio from Americorps, and they're here to talk about the Girl Scout Drive, Food Bank Drive, Girl Scout Cookies, Americorps, and Girl Scouts. And it's also Penguin Awareness Day, so I've warned them.
I have something else that happens this day on Saturday, January 3rd.
What happens?
Cookie sale starts for Girl Scouts.
Did you bring some?
We didn't bring
You didn't bring any tag-alongs or peanut butter
You
cookies?
should have brought them some cookies.
We will bring you some cookies when we get some more in. We ran out.
Oh, man.
I
That's
gotta
my
order
favorite
like-
part
if
about
you're
Girl
looking for Girl
Scouts.
Scout cookies, you can check out our website, or if you know a little girl who's in Girl Scouts, you can buy cookies from them starting
Now, when do we start?
today.
When do we start seeing them in the stores? Probably this.
March would be the cookie booth sale.
That's when we'll start seeing them
Right.
out
So
on
like
there.
the first week in March we start with that.
Wow.
But today is the first day of sales.
Time has come, ladies. Well, we'll start with Stefanie. What is your favorite penguin portrayal in a movie?
I personally loved March of the Penguins.
Really, with Morgan Freeman.
Yes, Morgan Freeman made an excellent penguin.
What was your favorite part of that movie?
I haven't seen it, so don't spoil it.
Okay. I liked the little baby penguins running around.
Running around.
They're really cute.
Well, now, I haven't seen that one. Was that a documentary about where they had?
It's a documentary. Morgan Freeman isn't actually a penguin.
Right.
He is just a voice.
Is it like the old Disney educational kind of things that they used to do years ago? Do you remember that?
I don't remember that. I think I was maybe too young.
Yeah,
But,
I watched it on Reel to Reel.
Oh, wow. You're dating yourself.
Oh, yeah. That's all right. I've got two partners, two co-hosts here that date me all the time.
That sounds bad.
That's why we're doing this on audition. Emma, your favorite portrayal of a penguin in a movie? A penguin movie?
I don't think I know any.
Really? Happy Feet? Did you see Happy Feet?
I didn't see Happy Feet, but I want to really badly.
Why do you want to see Happy Feet so bad?
Because it looks really cute.
And it's
Penguins are cute.
They are cute. They are adorable. And actually, Happy Feet's about one penguin stepping out of the box. He's not wanting to do everything else.
Being
And so I want to see it
individual.
too.
Do you know what my favorite portrayal of penguins in a movie is?
I bet I do.
You
What?
told me I can't steal it.
I don't want to say it. Probably from
No, it's not Batman.
Oh, come on, that's my favorite.
That'd be Clark's. That'd be Clark's. No, Mary Poppins, where they do all the dances of
Oh,
penguins.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
I love that.
Wow.
He whispered in
That's
my
a
ear
good
that
one.
answer.
She's like, I don't know any movies with penguins in it. I'm like, Mary Poppins, but you can't take it because it's mine.
Aren't the penguins in something else, too?
Those
Maybe
ones?
not those specific penguins. There's other Disney-ish movies.
Fantasia, maybe? I don't know.
Were there penguins in Fantasia?
Probably.
I
There's
liked the
everything
book
else.
Mr. Popper's Penguins.
Yeah, they're always, the Mary Poppins penguins popped up in a couple of their
Really?
movies, like Bedknobs and Broomsticks, I think it
Bedknobs
popped
and
up.
Broomsticks?
Broomsticks,
Really?
I think so, I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm not
Recent
sure.
I just
that
like the
has
Mary
penguins in it, and I can picture the penguin, but I don't know what the movie is.
All right, let me see. Do penguins live?
In Antarctica.
Just in it?
Not always.
Oh, no?
There's African penguins.
Really?
Yep. The ones at Mystic, they're warm weather penguins.
There are warm weather penguins. Very, very, very good. Excellent,
Did you
excellent
study,
job.
Emma?
No, I've been to Mystic.
Mystic Seaport, where we're going to
No, Mystic Aquarium.
Aquarium.
Just testing everybody. Jeez.
Sure.
All jumped on you at once.
He's just checking to make sure he
The
knows everything
Mystic
right.
Aquarium, of course. Are there penguin predators?
Are there penguins?
Well, you know what?
There are penguin predators.
There are penguin predators.
Hmm.
Can you think of a penguin predator that was from the movie, The Penguins?
Lion?
Sea lions eat penguins?
Oh, yeah.
What about killer whales, orcas, for the warm weather penguins? I don't know. I know they do.
I don't know that much about the warm weather penguins.
Because the sea lions probably eat the penguins.
Yeah, they're like under the ice, and the penguins jump in, and then the sea lions eat them.
And then the killer whales eat the sea lions.
Ooh.
Now, our show is about dreams, goals, and inspirations, and there's a question that we ask all of our guests. And that question is, if somebody has given up on their dream, what would you tell them to get them back on track, Stefanie?
Ooh, that's a good question. Come on, Emma, help me.
No, she has to come up with her own answer.
I just think it's important not to give up hope, because you never know what's right around the corner, and things could change in an instant.
Have you had to do anything like that along that lines in Americorps, or is that kind of what keeps you with Americorps? And do you find that Americorps help you encourage others to keep the hope?
I really like being able to encourage the kids, because part of what we do with Americorps is we go in and we do in-school and after-school programs with girls who wouldn't otherwise get a Girl Scout experience, who can't, whose parents don't have the resources or the time or the ability to get them to troop meetings, or there isn't a troop available in their area for some reason. These kids have been kind of left behind, but they want a Girl Scout experience. So we go in and we do these programs, and just to see the excitement is really, really encouraging for me to be able to make a difference like that.
Emma, what would you tell somebody if they've given up on their dream to help them get back on track?
I would say that there's always someone out there that's feeling the same way as you, and that there's always help out there, regardless of how alone you feel. There's always someone out there that feels the same way or feels for you regardless. And again, never give up because of that.
You know, that's pretty neat, because one of the answers that we've gotten back several times is that not only are some people's dreams are to help other people's dreams come true. And that kind of sounds like what AmeriCorps and the Girl Scouts are all about, help people, get goal-oriented and head towards their dreams. If somebody wants to help out with the Girl Scouts, volunteer for the Girl Scouts, they want to help out with AmeriCorps, how do they get a hold of you?
It's really easy to get a hold of us. We have an office in North Windham. The phone number there is 860-423-5502, or you can always email me. It's Stefanie, Stefanie, @cttrails.org, or you can call our North Haven office if you have any general questions about Girl Scouts. It's 1-800-922-2770.
We're talking with Stefanie Trudeau and Emma Ohlund from the Americorps and Girl Scouts right here in the local area, who are putting together a food bank drive. And we want to thank you very much for coming in and joining us today and answering our questions and talking to us about dreams, goals, inspirations, and penguins. One more time before we go, thank you for coming in. You did an excellent job. Excellent job with the penguin quiz and answering all the other questions about AmeriCorps. You need to work on your pledge a little bit, but we can help you with that.
I did pretty well.
You did very well. Actually, you had all the keys to it.
Yeah.
And Stephanie's your supervisor, so she really didn't need to know it. She just needed to make sure you knew it.
That's how that works.
The key to being a minister.
You've got a couple events you want everybody to know about. Let's go through those one more time. The most important thing is today, September 13th, Saturday. Girl Scout cookies are for sale.
That's right. Starting at 10 a.m.
Man, and then when can we find them in front of the stores in case we run out of the orders that we made?
The deliveries come in and the cookie booth sales start around the first week of March.
First week. Oh man, so we can order them now and we got to wait a whole month and a half.
You do, but it's worth it.
Yeah, that's
Think
true.
about those Samoas and tag-alongs.
Which ones are the peanut butter ones? Are those tag-alongs?
Tag-alongs.
Yeah, man.
And then the Samoas are the really good ones with coconut.
Yeah, so I can't eat those, I'll die.
The ones with the most calories are the tastiest.
Ah.
That's what we decided today.
And
hold on. Are we gonna be here when this airs?
Yes.
Okay. if there are any girls in the area that have an extra box of tag-alongs, swing on by the WILI studios at 1400 Main Street.
They're not gonna.
They're not. We're not. Where are we?
With
720
them.
Main Street.
Yeah, but they're not going to have them yet.
They don't
have the
they
order
don't come in until March.
Okay, if any Girl Scout wants to donate a box of tag-alongs to Reality and Beyond
In March.
when you get them,
Maybe some have them in their freezer. We used to box them up and put them in the
You can do
freezer.
that. You can definitely box.
Do you have any in your freezer, Emma?
No.
Because you didn't bring any with you. Well, I was kind of disappointed. I was looking forward to the cookies. But Emma Ohlund and Stefanie Trudeau, thank you for coming in. The food bank drive
and we
starts.
did- yeah,
Yeah.
the food drive. We forgot to kick that one in again. We are distributing flyers and paper bags for the food drive on January 25th and 26th from 2:30 to 5:30 p.m. We need volunteers for that occasion. And we are doing the big collection on February 3rd, where we go out and we collect all the food. We're going to be doing that between the hours of 10 and 3 p.m. If you're interested in volunteering or you want any more information, you can call our office. It's 860-423-5502.
And we've got Emma and Stefanie in here because they work with Americorps and they work with Girl Scouts, developing leaders, helping people find their dreams, go forward. And I think we'll just wrap up with, I'm getting this from Americorps Pledge one more time, www.americorps.org. It's the Americorps Pledge, which says, I will get things done for America to make our people safer, smarter, and healthier. I will bring Americans together to strengthen our communities. Faced with apathy, I will take action. Faced with conflict, I will seek common ground. Faced with adversity, I will persevere. I will carry this commitment with me this year and beyond. I'm the Americorps member, and I will get things done. And that's Americorps. So for more information, call
Stefanie?
at
860-423-5502.
or you can get all that information at www.americorps.org, correct?
Yep, you
Well,
sure can.
Thank you so much for coming in, answering our penguin questions and everything else. Really enjoyed it. Matt, do you have anything else?
I'm sure if for some reason you forget to write down that number, you can contact us here at Reality and Beyond, and we can give it to you.
Yes.
That's true.
All right. Well, thank you for coming in. Great job.
Thank you for having us.
Well, Happy New Year, too, by the way. This is actually
yeah.
our first shows in the new year in 2007.
Happy New
also.
Year.
2007.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bringing in the new year.
And, of course, you can catch the full show right here on Reality and Beyond worldwide on the web at realityandbeyond.com by clicking on the network, or you can catch us on Channel 14 at 7:30 p.m. This show should air again in its entirety in just about 3 or 4 weeks. I'm JD.
I'm Matt.
Reality and Beyond worldwide on the web at realityandbeyond.com, and good company 14
WILI.
You wanna get away from just another day. You wanna laugh, you wanna have some fun. Just tune your radio, yeah, to some guys you know. Good times are coming, yeah, they're on the run. You never know what they're gonna say, so listen up and let them take you away.
Reality and beyond. Dot com.